Right, boys. I'm going to show you this here now. Y'all may think I'm a fool for showing this, but I'm going to show it. You know, we see a lot of nail tests with different detectors. You see that dime and that nail? Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, you'll get similar performance with that nickel right there. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure. I have not checked the manicore, okay? Some other people can do some tests. Now the nail size might drive this, but you see how long that nail is and where that dime is? Now I'm going to show you this right here because I'm thinking about this right, and when you take this coin away, this detector don't make the racket it's making, okay? But it's not what you think. Pitch tone 6.8 dB. Now I've got the silencer at 1, okay? Let me shorten this rod up on this detector just a little bit. Yeah, we see everybody coming down the barrel of the nail. We know this detector, you know. From over there, you know, you'll get the signal, okay? But watch this. This is the big coil, now the 11-inch coil. Not the biggest coil they make for this machine, but watch this. You hear that right there? That detector is detecting the dime. Alright, now I can come over here. Right there. I'm moving the coil on around there now. See, if I stop it, if I just come straight through it, don't get much. You notice that? I do there sometimes when I depart. See what that's doing right there? Now, you don't have a lot of coil height, but you don't know how deep something in an old site might be, especially if it's never been hunted, okay? Now, I'm just going to take that dime out of there. Now, I've tried this with a nickel, too, and I even put another nail down there, but, you know. You see what we don't get? And if I come back over here, away from the nail head, okay, we don't get it, do we? All right, I'm going to put this dime back in here. Now, that's just about in the middle of that nail there, okay? That's a small coin. This is a fast program. You see, hear that detector? 6.8 disc. Alright, I'm going to put a nickel in here now. So you might be in a site and you hear that, but you're sweeping. You know, you may not be coming across the nail. You know, the easy way, I call it. Okay. There's that old nickel in there. Get this nail to sit still. Alright. I got that nickel in there. Now that's a bigger coin and that's a lower conductor. This is 11-inch coil. Okay, now coming across the barrel, I don't get jack. Okay, but watch this. Hear that? Now I'm coming on around there. So you may detect that nickel in the wild if you catch your sweep. Meaning if you just come across it like that, see there? We don't hear anything. But if you just come up there and come up short, you'd hear that nickel right there. You might actually hear it. What you might do is you might come up short on your sweep in a high iron sight, and you may hear that, okay? And then what you may do is, oh, what did I hear? And you come across it fast, and you don't hear it. See what I'm saying? See what that coil's doing there. See, if I come straight across it, it don't sound right. It sounds hokey, see? You might say, oh, what was that? That's junk. If you come up there and you come up short on your sweep, how about around here at the barrel? See there? So I come across that I come across the barrel of that nail, we don't get much, okay? Come up short with a caul. Alright? Now let's try that same exercise with just the nail and see what happens, okay? See, I'm coming up short with a caul here. See there? That's a silencer of 1. Okay, now I'm going to put that dime back in here. I'm one-handed doing this sort of now, okay? Now that's a high conductor, okay? High conductor, boys, okay? 11-inch caul, okay? And I'm going to come up short. Hear what I'm saying? I come up short with a caul. Hear what it does? But if I come across that, look at there. We don't get anything. So you may locate a find with this detector, and the 9-inch caul behaves similar, okay? You may come up short on your sweep and hear that right there. But just be careful if you do, because if you're like, oh, well, what did I hear? And you come across it like that, you won't hear anything. Now, I got iron tone off on this machine, okay? See that? Look, watch. See, I come up short on my sweep, and I'm going to come over here around this old nail head now. Now, let me turn this camera off. We'll put the 9-inch caul on and look at this. All right, I got this 9-inch caul. That's the exact same settings that I was using, okay? Now, I come down the barrel of that nail. See, we don't hear anything, okay? So I'm going to come over here, you know, about 30 degrees, and watch what happens. Hear that? See, I stopped my caul short, but if I go all the way through with it, we don't get anything. See there? I'm going to stop short. Hear that? Just think about that when you're using this machine. And we're over here on the old nail head. Now, this is a 9-inch caul. Hear how it wants to pop when I stop short? Coming all the way through there sweeping, it don't do so good. Now, this is a smaller caul here. See how I stop short? Listen to that. So you might luck out in a site, you know, where you actually stop your sweep, and it may get you to turn, you know, and it gets you to turn, and you're like, oh boy, look at there. But if you turn like this, down that way, you'd be like, you may dismiss it. Okay? So if you heard that and you turn like this a little bit, just maybe the way you're swinging the detector, and you're like, oh, that ain't nothing. You hear nothing but iron tone. Well, you might should just keep on going around with it, boys, because you might get around there to the easy way of detecting. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know. I'd like to look at some more detectors, especially multi-frequency, and I've not looked at this in the mono program to see if it does it or not. I may turn this camera off and maybe look at it. If I don't, I hope you enjoyed the video.